Welcome to another crochet tutorial with Cozy Rosie UK. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this lovely holly leaf. Now this holly leaf measures about 3 inches including the stem and can be used in a variety of different types of crochet projects as well. The materials that we're going to need to complete this project is a 4mm crochet hook and some worsted weight or Aran weight yarn. So the recommended hook size for this is a 5mm or a K hook size. So if you wanted to make a smaller leaf, the easiest way to do it is to grab a size 3 or a DK weight yarn and a 3mm crochet hook. You can go smaller of course and just adjust the hook size down as well. The first thing we're going to do is to make a slip knot and pop that onto our hook, and we begin by making a chain of 12. And that is chain number 12. So the way that we're going to work this holly leaf is we're going to work on both sides of the chain. So I wouldn't recommend working into the back bump, but maybe just work under the top loop of the chain, because we're going to work down one side of it, work into the end, and then come back the other way. So this is actually worked in the round despite starting with a chain. So the first thing we're going to do is work into the second chain from hook. Remembering that this loop doesn't count, that's our first chain, and we're inserting our hook into the top loop of that second chain from hook and working one single crochet. So single crochet in US terms, double crochet in UK terms. And then we're then going to single crochet into the next 9 chains. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that leaves one chain unworked at the end of that first part of the chain. And what we're going to do in this last chain, we're going to work 3 single crochets all into that same chain. So over here I would recommend that you go under both loops. It kind of prevents the gap at the end, so as long as you've got 2 loops there. And we're going to work 3 single crochets or 3 double crochets in UK terms into that last chain. So that's 1, 2, you see that I'm working over my tail yarn as well, and then number 3 all into that same last chain, and it automatically kind of turns our chain upside down. So you can see that we started at this end here, we've worked our first chain, 9 more single crochets, and then 3 single crochets into that last chain. I move that tail out of the way. We're going to work on the other side of the chain now. So there where we've just worked, and if I just pull that apart, you see that little hole? We're going to work into each of those little holes here, which is opposite the stitches on the other side. So we're going to work 1 single crochet and work over. You hold your tail yarn over and work over that as well. You won't have to bury it later. So we're going to work into each chain down. So we're going to work in each of these. That's number 2. Oops. You see you've almost got a cross, and it's that hole underneath that you're trying to work into. Work 1 single crochet into each of those chains or on the other side of the chain. And then we're going to work one more single crochet in just underneath that first single crochet that we made. and that's created the base of our holly leaf. Before we slip stitch to join this round, we're going to leave our tail yarn now and give that a gentle pull, because if you see underneath it might not be as gathered as you'd like. Oh, mine actually is. That's rare. We're going to add on the stem before we go any further. So to do that, we simply chain 4, and then we slip stitch, sorry, get that out of the way. We're going to slip stitch into that second chain from hook, working into each chain back down. So it's going to be 3 single crochets down, back to the base of our leaf. That's the third one. To join the round, we simply slip stitch into the first single crochet we made to join. So insert your hook under both loops of that first single crochet, pull through and straight through the loop on your hook, and that creates our little stem as well. So that's the end of row 1 once we've done that slip stitch. Now normally we'd start all the rounds and everything with a turning chain, but in this instance, in this pattern, we don't want to do a turning chain. We're actually going to skip this stitch completely where we've slip stitched into, and we're just going to insert our hook into the next stitch to start round 2, and we go straight into doing our first single crochet of the round. We're going to place a second single crochet into the next stitch, and then we're going to make our first spike in our holly leaf. So we're going to yarn over hook and do a half double crochet or half double crochet into the next stitch. So bring up, so you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and then working into the same stitch again, we're going to yarn over and reinsert our hook and work a double crochet or a treble crochet in UK terms. So we have those 3 loops on our hook. We're just going to pull through those first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, and that starts to create our spike on our holly leaf. To give ourselves our little peak that we have here, what we're going to do is we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then we're going to slip stitch back into 1 loop of that first chain that we made. So you can see it's just above that top of that double crochet. Insert your hook into that first chain, yarn over, pull through and straight through the loop on your hook. That's that stitch done. Into the next stitch, we yarn over and work our double crochet. So we've got those 3 loops on our hook, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then we're going to work our half double crochet into the same stitch. So we've got those 3 loops, we yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Going to work into, you need to make sure that you're working into that next stitch, because we've increased into these last 2 stitches, it's possible that it might get hidden. So you can see where you've worked last. We're going to work into that next stitch, working 1 single crochet, working another single crochet, and then we're going to repeat the same as we did for this peak here. So we work into the next stitch by yarning over and working 1 half double crochet, oops, and then into the same stitch again we work our double crochet, we chain 4, 2, 3 and 4, and then we slip stitch into that first chain. Notice that mine got a bit twisted there. And just slip stitch into the first chain. We work our our double crochet into the next stitch, and then we work our half double crochet into the next. So in the next 2 stitches, we're just going to work that single crochet, 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And that brings us up to the top of our holly leaf. So far we have 1/2 of our holly leaf. We need a nice little point at the top of our leaf. So to do that, we work into that next stitch and we're going to work a 1/2 double crochet. So we insert the hook, bring up our 3rd loop, pull through all 3 loops. Then we do our chain 4, slip stitch into that 1st chain, and then working into that same stitch again. Oops. We work another 1/2 double crochet. So this point isn't as wide as the points we've just made. That's not too twisted. There we go. Because otherwise it makes the end of the holly leaf look a little bit strange. We're literally going to repeat what we did on the other side of the leaf that we did on the other side. Hence why we're repeating it. So we start by doing those 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches. And we work a 1/2 double crochet, a double crochet, chain 4, slip stitch into that 1st chain that you made, double crochet into the next stitch. Oops, I've lost the stitch. There we go. Oh, I've got one side of that. I'm only picking up one side. There we go, lost the other half of that stitch. There we go. So a double crochet, then a 1/2 double crochet into the same stitch, followed by 2 single crochets across the next 2 stitches. And then we repeat the peak again. So our peaks should be directly opposite each other. We've worked those next 2 single crochets and then we repeat the peak again. So 1/2 double crochet. Notice that I'm folding that out of my way because it's flapping around and annoying me. Then a double crochet, chain 4, slip stitch into that 1st chain that you made, a double crochet into the next stitch, 1/2 double crochet into the same stitch again, and then we work 2 single crochets to finish that repeat. But we're going to work another single crochet into the next stitch. But to finish this off nice and neatly, we're just going to slip stitch down the length of our stem to give that a nice neat edge. We could do a single crochet, but it just makes the stem a little too thick on our holly leaves. I'm going to do one more for good measure. I think I missed a bit now. There we go. Oh, no, I didn't. That was just 3 slip stitches, 1 for each of those stitches. And I'm going to just join those and fasten off. There we go. Oh, my scissors are all the way over the other side of the room. Let me grab those. There we go. So you just fasten off, pull through, and there is your completed holly leaf. So you can make as many of those as you need. Now your tail yarn that you originally worked back over, if you haven't worked over it, you will need to weave that in. I just need to trim mine. And there is our super cute little holly leaf. So you can make bunches of these to pop onto mini wreaths. I also have a video that will be launching to make some matching little berries to go with your holly leaves. So I hope you've enjoyed this crochet tutorial. And I will be joining you again shortly for your holly berries that we need to make to go with these cute little leaves.